Hello everyone, I am Priyanka Rajput, Assistant Professor of SIRT Bhopal. Today we will discuss about the characteristics of SCR. In previous lecture, we have already discussed about the SCR. SCR is a 4-layer 3-junction semiconductor device and consisting at least 3 PN junctions functioning as an electric switch for high power operations. And have a 3-terminal anode, cathode and gate. Today we will learn about the SCR characteristics. Now, it's a symbol of SCR. As we can say, it have a 3-terminal anode, cathode and gate. Now, VI characteristic of SCR. It's a basic circuit diagram of SCR in which we can see this is a SCR connected. This one is a gate which are connected to the secondary supply which are that time is open, and this is a anode voltage and IA is a anode current. This is a basic symbol of SCR, anode, cathode and gate. Now, here we can see the anode and cathode are connected, supply voltage through the load, and anode secondary supply ES is applied between gate and the cathode terminal which supply for the positive gate current when the switch S is open, and cathode voltage is VA, anode voltage is a VA and anode current is a IA. Now, the thyristor have a 3 basic operations mode, namely reverse blocking mode, second one is a forward blocking mode and third one is a forward conduction mode. This is a diagram of VI characteristics. We will see one by one how will we make same diagram. Now, first operating mode, reverse blocking mode. As his name, reverse blocking, it means what? We are making firstly symbol of SCR. We are connecting 4 layer P and PN alternately. P are connected with the anode, N is connected with the cathode and gate is connected with the inner region of P. Okay, now for reverse blocking mode, anode is connected with the battery negative terminal and cathode is connected with the battery's positive terminal. So it's a connections for the reverse blocking mode. That time gate terminals are open. Now, cause it's in a reverse connections, so junction J1 is junction J1 is a in reverse bias. Why? Because here P-type semiconductor are connected with the battery's negative terminal, or N-type semiconductor are connected with the battery's positive terminal. That's why J1 is in reverse bias. And junction J2. Junction J2 is made in between N and P. It means N are connected with the N region and P are connected with the positive region. That's why junction J2 are in forward bias. Next, J3 junction. J3 junction is again in the reverse bias. It means what? Junction J1 in reverse bias, junction J2 in forward bias and junction J3 in reverse bias. That's why here no any current will be flow, but small leakage current will flow. J2 and J3. Now, when cathode of the thyristor is made positive with respect to anode with switch open thyristor reverse bias, junction J1 and J2 are reverse bias, where junction J2 is forward bias. The device behaves as if two diodes are connected in series with reverse voltage applied across it. A small leakage current of the order of few mA only flow as the thyristor is reverse bias and in blocking mode. It is called the reverse blocking mode operation. Now, if the reverse voltage is increased at the critical breakdown level called the reverse breakdown voltage VBR. Now, next is a forward blocking mode. In forward blocking mode, we are connecting N, P, N and P. P is a anode terminal, N is cathode terminal and this one is G. In forward blocking mode, anode is connected with positive terminal and cathode is connected with negative terminal. But that time J1 junction is forward bias and J3 junction is also in forward bias. But junction J2 in reverse bias. It means what? When this one is in forward bias, this one also in forward bias, but this one is in reverse bias. It means this reverse bias junction block the flow of the current. So that's why in this region current will not flow, only flow small leakage current. Next, forward conduction mode. In this conduction mode, connections are seen, but in this mode we are break the reverse bias junctions. It means we will break the depletion layer of J2 junctions with the help of this voltage supply. We will increase this voltage gradually and break this depletion layer. After breaking this depletion layer, current will flow continuously. That's why this region is called forward conduction mode. Here thyristor conduct current from anode to cathode with a very small voltage drop across it. So a thyristor can be brought from forward blocking mode to forward blocking conducting mode by exceeding the forward breakover voltage, otherwise with the help of gate pulse between gate and cathode. During forward conduction mode of the operation of thyristor is in on state and behave like a closed switch, voltage drop of the order of 1 to 2 milliampere. This small voltage drop is due to the ohmic drop across the layer of the device. Now, VI characteristic of thyristor. In VI characteristic of thyristor, we will talk about each and every modes. Firstly, we make a four quadrant. This first one is a IA, second one is a VA, third one is a minus IA, then fourth one is a minus VA. It means characteristics. VI characteristic we will relate between the anode voltage and anode current. We will plot the graph in between anode voltage and anode current. Firstly, we will see reverse blocking mode. In this mode, small leakage current will flow. This this is small leakage current and this region is called reverse blocking mode. A voltage where break down the voltage where current rapidly increase this is called breakdown voltage VBR, reverse breakdown voltage. Here O and P and Q show the reverse break. O and P show the reverse breakdown mode. Second one is forward conduction mode, forward blocking mode. In this mode, we will connect anode with the positive with respect to cathode. But J2 junction is in reverse bias. That's why small forward leakage current will flow. O2M show the forward blocking mode. Forward blocking mode. Then After applying voltage, otherwise we can say, if we applied gradually increase the applied voltage in forward conduction mode, where a point M, a voltage VBO, break over voltage, then after our thyristor properly conducted, means our conduction shifted from O to M point to N point, and after the N point proper conduction will be started. This show the forward conduction mode. This point is show the latching current. Latching current are those minimum anode current. Then after my SCR will be conduct properly. Then second current is holding current. Holding current are those minimum anode current. Then after thyristor will get turn off again. This is a holding current. This is a basic diagram of BI characteristics. Now latching current. Latching current is at which the SCR turn into the conduction mode from the blocking mode is called the latching current IL, and when the forward current reach to level at which the SCR return to the blocking state is called the holding current. This is a VI characteristic of SCR. Conclude, in the VI characteristic, we already seen its work on three operation mode: reverse blocking mode, forward blocking mode, and forward conduction mode. We have seen different types of connections, and it's related to a junctions. It's latching current and holding current. I hope you all are know about all about this. Thank you so much. Thank you.